Managed to cut this lead down to 4. We'll be back after this timeout. The Coca-Cola Tigers with a tough sked ahead after having to deal with Barangay Ginebra today. On Wednesday, they'll be in action again at the Araneta Coliseum, this time to take on the San Miguel Beermen, and that will be followed by the matchup between the Alaska Aces and the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters at 7:30.
Well, you're right. San Miguel came off a loss yesterday. Of course, they didn't have their import Gabe Freeman. He's got the flu. Maybe he might be all right for Wednesday. That's going to be tough for Coca-Cola because, you know, San Miguel, they've lost maybe two or three.
Yes.
You know, they were, for a while, they were like 11-1. Now they're 11-4. So I'm going to be very happy with their line.
The Kings are back on offense. I'd like to say thank you again to Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA. Kagiwa down low, Willie Wilson, a couple of head fakes, he loses it.
Brown came in for Rico Villanueva, still using a small lineup are the Barangay Ginebra Kings.
Rodriguez inside. Oh, point blank miss for John Williamson.
Well, he had it there. He had the good inside presence against Brown.
Wilson inside. And Denham Brown is there to save the day.
Well, Wilson's missed a couple of layups underneath the basket already, you know.
Denham Brown with 8 points in the ball game. Tigers still trailing here in the second quarter. Larry Rodriguez. Paulo Mendoza, quick release, yes.
The veteran in Paulo Mendoza. A couple of good three-point shooters here for, like you said, for the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Oh,
Here's another good three-point shooter.
Oh, wow. That's a quick answer by Mark Aguiwa, his 9th point of the ball game. Larry Rodriguez, some heavy coverage there by his defender.
Not a very good shot selection. When he stopped, he really didn't have any shot. Even though he may be taller than Willie Wilson, that guy's a pretty good defender. He's going to hold his ground. And Asi Taulaba, Marvin Cruz coming in together with Jancy De Ocampo and Willie Miller. Miller is actually coming in for 2-bit. Kagiwa is hot. They don't want to take him out right now.
You look at this guard rotation. It is amazing.
They're all-star players.
Exactly. You take any two of these guys, and they'll instantly be the starting guard for any other team in the PBA. Willie Miller off the screen, 3 short.
Asi Taulaba clearing the boards there.
Hoping to get Williamson involved in the offense. He gets it off the glass, and he's asking for a foul,
and
but not called.
I think he deserved it, but you got to come back on defense. We can't be complaining downstairs. Ginebra's not going to wait for you. And Kagiwa already in double figures for this match. He's having a good scoring night again. But still a very close match at only 6 points.
Makapagal inside to David. Taulava against Jancy De Ocampo. Forces it in. It's short. Helterbrand to Miller. The kick out. Helterbrand.
Now those are 3 scorers right there. They were both very unselfish until Miller decided to take the shot.
Makapagal with a jumper. Yes.
Coca-Cola is really fighting. They have kept themselves in the ball game with good outside shooting. They started off with a very, you would say, weak scoring lineup, but they have come in with a good scoring lineup after the first break.
And the Gin Kings making full use of the clock here. Mark Aguiwa.
He wasn't able to use the glass. He wanted to use the glass, but his angle couldn't let him do so.
And he knew he had to let it go because Asitola was ready to block. And Gary David, 6-3. And now the Coca-Cola Tigers are within 45-44.
Coca-Cola has already hit 5 3-pointers here in the first half. That's 15 points you're talking about. Oh,
almost a miscommunication there.
Because Brown went away, you know.
Brown drives baseline. Kagiwa is all alone.
He's hot. Another 3-point shot.
the other end, Williamson. Oh, he's short on the floater. Yancy de Ocampo.
He had very good line on that three-point shot, and that is his shot.
Makapagal. Very pressured on that jumper, and the Kings want to slow it down.
Well, they want to get into the across the half-court line so you don't get that 8-second violation. Then you want to set from there. Oh, nice pass.
And Denham Brown with authority. Owning that basket for his 10th in the ball game, and the Coca-Cola Tigers have to call a ceasefire here. Our score is now 50-44, punctuated by this play, finished off by Denham Brown. And we are back at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium with the Barangay Ginebra Kings are coming off a string of amazing plays, including this one. It's our Yakult slam dunk, definitely deserving of a poster. It's Denham Brown slamming it down hard. And it's over to Patricia Hiza now, who's standing by with this report.
After being sidelined for a long time because of his nose fracture, JC Intal finally got to play for 4 minutes last game and has just checked in. Now, he didn't wear his protective mask then, and neither will he wear it tonight. He's supposed to be wearing it, but he hates it so much, so he'll just take a gamble. Now, he's continued to improve his conditioning and skills by going to practice much earlier and by going one-on-one against veterans like Willie Miller so he can learn more moves. Vito?
Thank you, Patricia. Well, you have to imagine those face masks are really something that you need to get used to. It'll probably take a while before any kind of player can get used to something like that. Asitaolava.
He's releasing the ball too quickly. He should take his time there.
And the Kings really working hard to set something up here. Here comes Miller. Kick out. Intal for three. No. And look at that. 3 white shirts staring at that loose ball, thinking that somebody was going to pick it up.
And Brown just really hustled to get that ball. You know? Give Ginebra another fresh shot clock here.
Cross court to Miller. Miller for 3. And now Gary David pushing it up. Very, very shaky pass inside. Asitaolava having trouble controlling it. Asitaolava is set to have a very tough day at the office today as Willie Miller now scoring at will.
You know, one thing that you like about the officiating here, not many calls are being made.
You're right.
There is a lot of contact, but rugged contact, but not what you would say fouls, no?
And that's what we love. It's always great when they let them play.
That's what basketball is all about. That's what the Filipino crowd wants.
And then Brown.
Now, this guy was holding him down too. He was giving up the foul, really, no? But he wanted to give up the foul before the act of shooting. Unfortunately for him, the guy was lifting up in the air now for Marvin Cruz.
But Denham Brown, his 3rd game as the Barangay Ginebra import, 26 and 15 per game.
Dennis Espino, by the way, has come back in for Asitaolava.
Brown, good with his second. That free throw shot was brought to you by BMEC Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. With another report from the dugout, here's Leah Cruz.
Thanks, Vito. Now, Coach Bo Pedasol reminded the Tigers that the reason they were able to play catch up in the second quarter is because they were moving so well with the ball, which he doesn't see right now. He says he wants them to keep their intensity up, keep it constant, because kapag napapagod daw sila, nag-give up na daw sila. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Leah. This is a very good point made by Coach Bo Pedasol. And now Dennis Espino off the offensive rebound. They'll get another crack at this. That pass was meant for Williamson. It'll sail out of bounds.
That's good call. Last touch on one of the red shirts there. 16 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Coca-Cola Tigers, who are down by 10 all of a sudden.
David. The jumper is off. Williamson keeps it alive. And now he's going for his own baseline jumper. Rezada. Contact off JC Intal, and Rezada will head to the line.
One thing keeping them here alive, afloat for the Tigers is their three-point shooting and their offensive rebounding.